They will not leave you alone. They can't catch up to you, but they will not leave you alone. Yeah, I fucked myself over here. You know, there's so many people. Fucking dog. Oh no. Alright, bring it. I fucked these guys up. You're by yourself now, dude. And it's eating me. I don't even care. Speaking of eating, I'm hungry. I'll probably stop this here in a little bit so I can so I can get something to eat. I actually have to cook, so I'll probably come back in a little while after I cook and eat and watch a movie or something. But I want to get at least to a certain point. Damn! Get fucked up. I love whenever I hit someone with the first swing to the left and hit them on the end of the right swing, on the second swing to the right. It's like, pow, pow! It happens a lot in Defiance, actually. Because your swings are a lot wider, and you can change targets while you're swinging. So essentially you can do what the bad guys are doing in this game, which is turn, change direction while you're attacking. But since you have the Reaver, and your swings are really wide, and the Reavers are really long in Defiance, it's like you swing like a long sweep to the left, taking out like 2 guys, and then you turn back to your right as you swing to the right and take out 2 more guys over here, and then you flip around and stab the last guy. It's so great. I love it. Yeah, I went the wrong way. Like, I jumped down into the pit, like, hi guys! Later. Alright. We're almost there. It's been about 51 minutes I've been talking. Or been recording, rather. I haven't actually been talking for 51 minutes. Wow. I mean, actually, I find that if I hadn't saved, because I do save at a later point, it's actually going to be right, because I didn't save after that too. Because I saved at that point, and I continued on, and then I paused because I had to get on the phone, right? Well, when I got off the phone, that's when I hit record again, and it gets overwrote everything I'd already done. What am I killing here? What is that? Some weird mutant. Die. Anyway. It overwrote everything I'd already done. So if I hadn't saved, I could have just played this over again. I would not have minded. It's only 2 hours. It's okay. There weren't a lot of cinematics. And the ones that were there were good. So I wouldn't have cared. I wouldn't have lost a lot of time. But they're already like 3.5 hours. What is 3? 3 hours. Wow. Right. 3 hours of gameplay before that save. So I was not starting over was right out. I wasn't going to do that. But no, I had to save like an hour and a half after this. Well, actually, right now it's about an hour after what you're watching right now. That's when I save. So that's where I would start. So I lose like an hour and a half and stuff. And I can't do that. So that's why I'm doing this commentary. And boom. But since I did save there, it's the last stretch of the game. So I'm doing this voiceover track up until that save. And then I'm not going to do the voiceover for the rest of the game that I recorded. I'm going to then stop, load the game up, and record from that save. So I'll tell you when it happens. Actually, I don't really fucking need to tell you. When I save next, it's gonna fade out and we'll come back and I'll be live again. Okay? So, cool being said. Oh, my video's skipping. Here we are. It's pretty obvious this thing was sealed for centuries. The chamber still looks pretty. The outside is decrepit.
I had no choice but to act purely on blind faith. There was no way to tell what error this device was tuned to, and I had neither the knowledge nor the means to set the machine myself. I hesitated only briefly. Then, throwing the switch, I hurled myself into oblivion and relinquished my will to the hand of fate.
Well, let's go out and see if that took. The air looks a little more clean, doesn't it? Like the atmosphere looks a little more crisp, like, ah, I can breathe here. The doors still work.
Beyond all hope and against all probability, it seemed that the device had unerringly delivered me to the error I sought. For these were Seraphim bearers, and these vampires apparently were victims of their crusade. The coincidence seemed too convenient to naively ascribe to fate. But whether my opportune arrival had been orchestrated by Mobius, some other influence, I didn't know. If Janos Ordrin still lived, I would find him. But I was wary of further deception, resolved to tread carefully.
Yeah, I know. I'm still jumping from rock to rock, but it's a bad habit. I could just run, but oh yeah, I'm actually really hungry, so I'm gonna stop here in a bit. I'll continue. I'll pick up the recording to get the last half hour, 40 minutes or so. So far, I've done about an hour, so I'm going to do the whole hour. So I'm going to stop in about 3 minutes, and I'll pick up from there because I need food, and my mouth is drying up a bit. Where are all the bad guys? There are no bad guys.
For all the butchery of Mobius's crusade, this massacre was somehow more chilling. The killing fields of the Seraphim betrayed a kind of orderly ruthlessness, the cold-blooded righteousness of the true believer.
That is a stick with 2 heads on it. I think one of them is Scout. Right? Either that or he's wearing a beanie. I don't know. Either way, it's fucking nasty. More heads on sticks. Ugh. And these Seraphim assholes are pretty nasty. No! Razio! Rise higher! Higher! There we go.